So we got about 3 minutes until the weekly candle closes, and recently Bitcoin got another pretty aggressive push to the upside following my last video. So yeah, I mean, right now we are sitting a lot higher than where we were previously, which I think is actually a pretty bullish thing. I mean, I talked about how we were starting to see some bearish signs here that was quickly invalidated by us getting a further push to the upside, and in about 2 minutes we will close this weekly candle, and I don't see us getting a dump all the way back down, however far we have to go to get to the previous all-time high. I don't think it's going to happen. So I think we're going to get a bullish close here. And if you were just comparing to the last time that we broke above the previous all-time high, which was back in March when we put in this high over here, we did technically close a weekly candle over here, but we started out getting an SFP, so that was like not really a super bullish look, and we didn't really get that far above the all-time high. Like if we take a measured move from that high to even the wick high over here, that was only 6.89%. If we want to go to that weekly close, it was about 3.2% above the previous all-time high. That was not very significant. Whereas if we take a measured move from this high to, about where we're going to close this weekly candle, 8.89%. That's a pretty significant increase. And I think that is a, good sign. That is a sign of increasing strength, I think, the fact that we're able to get this far above the all-time high and in 48 seconds close that far above it. And while I'm waiting, I got 20 seconds here. Let's take a look at market cipher. So the weekly time frame has gotten another push to the upside. The momentum, the VWAP was starting to curve over to the downside. That has kind of corrected. It's moved back to the upside. Momentum has pushed further to the upside. Money flow really hasn't moved that much from the last time I looked at it. It's still like just above this previous high. And I just saw the weekly time frame update there. Momentum got another push to the upside there. Money flow actually moved up slightly as well, and we have officially closed the weekly candle as a break above the previous all-time high. Daily time frame also got an update here. Momentum pushed a little bit farther to the upside. I think there was a slight bear div here previously, or there was potential for it. The VWAP is still kind of far down there. It does look like we may be approaching a local top on the daily time frame. But we could see that kind of just retrace a little bit and continue upwards. I really wouldn't want it to lose the 60 line. That would kind of be a sign of weakness, maybe a sign that we're in for more of a retracement. And I mean, yeah, there you go. That's really all I wanted to go over today. We do see on some of these midterm time frames that, I mean, things still look pretty bullish. I think that 3 hour, the VWAP curving back to the upside, possibly looking to print a green dot above the 60 line. That is a pretty good sign that we may not stop where we're at. It does seem like maybe Bitcoin wants to continue upwards a little bit before we actually get a retrace, if we're going to. But I mean, at this point, I think because we got that weekly close, regardless of when we retrace, if we do, I think, it could possibly be for a macro high or low. And, there are some possible bearish signs as we got this SFP of this local high over here. There are some momentum divs, but I mean, money flow on most of these time frames still looks very strong. We're not seeing money flow diverge on a high time frame yet, at least locally speaking. There are some bear divs present, like on this 4 hour. But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I wanted to go over. Wanted to watch the weekly close. We have gotten it. Alright, that's it for this one. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like, subscribing, leaving a comment. I appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next one.